Hi you guys, today is gonna be like another little sit down, chit chat, talk shit with me kind of video. I didn't really plan this video out or anything because I didn't have the time. I didn't have the time to sit down and thoroughly structure this video. So whatever comes out of my mouth is whatever y'all are gonna get, okay? So make sure that you guys like and subscribe. Like, really though, it takes 2 seconds. Why haven't you liked the video yet? Honestly, for those who have not liked the video to this point, you're just a hater, okay? Admit it, you're just a hater. So today's video is gonna be in partnership with Rumbl, and I just thought this partnership would be very fitting because of basically the motive behind these chit-chat videos now. The motive for these videos is I just feel like I have a voice, and I just feel like my voice needs to be heard on certain subjects. So that's basically what the platform Rumbl is about. Rumbl is an uprising, an upcoming social media platform, kind of similar to Vine, where you literally just sit down and you just voice your opinion on whatever topic or prompt it is. Whether it be daily, weekly, bi-weekly, it's really up to you. Whenever you just want to turn on your camera and just talk about something, Rumbl is there for you. Especially if you're someone who's like very opinionated, self-driven, very influential in a way, Rumbl is the place for you. Okay, so Rumbl also has like a 21-minute challenge going on right now. So basically what you can do to participate is download the app with my link below. There's no catch or anything. It's just a link to, you know, download Rumbl, okay? There's no virus, none of that, all right? So you just download the link and then you sign up, you synchronize your account or whatever. And so what you do is after your account is set up, you literally just create like 21 one-minute videos on Rumbl in less than a week. Like, if you can do that within a week, that's great. Put that in simpler terms, that's literally like 3 videos a day for a week. You know, because 3 times 7, 21, you get it? Anyways, make sure to tag me in your videos and I'll leave like a little wording or verbiage that you guys can use. Something like 21 with KXDTV. Make sure that y'all tag me in y'all posts, in y'all videos, alright? And then a week after this video goes up, winners will be selected. And let me tell y'all what the winners will be winning, alright? You get a chance to win money, okay? You get a chance to monetize your Rumbl account. Basically meaning you, the same way I get paid by the number of views that I get on YouTube, that's the same way Rumbl could work. So a winner will have their channel upgraded to premium so they can start monetizing their content. And then the official Rumbl team will pick your channel and, you know, make sure that your channel is featured so that you are getting the maximum amount of exposure as possible. So more exposure means more money, more revenue. So really it's just a win-win-win no matter how many different angles or perspectives you look at it. Just go ahead and sign up, download the app, talk your shit, make sure you tag me, and you're in. Yeah, shout out to Rumbl for partnering with me. So if y'all just want to like just vent, talk about whatever, Rumbl is there for you. Okay, so getting into the gist of this video, like I said, it's gonna be like a little chit chat and rant with me kind of video. As you can see, my hair is blown out because I'm doing braids. So I'm gonna be installing some knotless box braids, but I want to show you like a 360 of this hair because, chow, my hair, I hope I do not bump my stand. I feel like I just bumped my stand, but whatever. You can see like my hair just in the back. Well, my hair in general, it looks really, really good. This is the best my hair has looked from a blowout up to this point. And the thing is, my hair looks really good. It feels like really, really healthy too. Like, I remember the last time I did like a full blowout on my hair, which was the last time I got braids. My ends felt janky as fuck, okay? Like, they felt very brittle. And the lady who was doing my hair, I forgot her name, but she was so nice. The lady who was doing my hair, she said, oh, you need a trim. Like, child, I know. But now my hair is in much better condition now. What I was gonna do was trim my hair, but I was combing through my hair because typically when you have to trim your hair and shit, you can kind of see, you know, where the hair starts to get caught in the comb or whatever, but I can thoroughly like run my fingers or run the comb through my hair. So I'm very excited. I'm just very happy because the back of my hair, it's grown so much. Honestly, this like little crown area, this little back section right here, that might be the longest section of my hair. And it used to be the front. The front was always the longest, but now the back is really stunting on everything right now. So I'm doing some braids. I have some braiding hair. Now, I know some of y'all are probably, listen, I know some of y'all are probably gonna be like, why did you get braiding hair? You don't need braiding hair, yada yada. Mind your business. It's my hair, okay? The reason why I want to do braiding hair is because I want my braids to be full, thick, and longer than what they are, okay? And you want to know something? The people who be doing the most complaining be the bitches with less hair than me. Like, I be seeing some women be looking like a bald ass eagle, getting 26-inch long braids, and y'all have nothing to say about her. But when I want to add like 2-inch extensions to my already long hair, y'all have a problem. So, and like I said, I don't mean y'all as my direct audience. I just know there's always going to be that one group of bum-ass bitches that's just hating for no reason. So, look at me. I'm already getting disrespectful. See, I should have really planned this video out because I will talk shit for a good hour. And I'm just going to be doing, honestly, I have not looked up how to do knotless braids, but all I do know is you just take some braiding hair and you add it to your already braided hair. Does that make sense? So we're gonna figure it out. I have to figure it out because I'm gonna be in Charlotte in less than 12 hours, so it's not like I can hit up no stylist or anything tomorrow. Bitch, I'm gonna be in Charlotte tomorrow. Okay, y'all, so I have like a live viewfinder right here, so if you see me looking down a lot, that's why. I can't see. I have too much stuff plugged into my camera and I just cannot see my viewfinder. We are moving on to bigger and better things in the YouTube world right now. Okay, so I've been seeing a lot of questions about like mental health and like, oh, should I like get rid of this middle part or should I just clean it up? I think I'm gonna just clean up the middle part, so let's see. I've just been seeing like a lot of like you know, questions about my mental health and all that, and I don't know if it's just coincidence or what, but I know I asked for like, you know, personal questions, but I think I'm just in a mood to like just open up to y'all. So y'all just know that I went through a lot. I had a hiatus earlier this year, and the reasoning behind it was my dad, he committed suicide. He killed himself. No one really knows the exact reason, and even to this day, we still don't know why. I mean, well, he had PTSD, and from what I gathered and from what was told to me, he had a traumatic childhood and all that. But yeah, he committed suicide January 16th, 2019. And the thing is, like, there's just so much backstory that I never really told anyone about. It was just from the wife to money to family, it was just a lot of drama, and a lot of it is still like ongoing. I just kind of like withdrew myself from all of that because it was very, sorry, my Siri is fucking up, y'all. It was just very taxing, very emotionally taxing, and it's just like at one point I just felt like everyone, actually to this day, I just feel like a lot of people in the family were just more fixated on his materialistic belongings than, you know, the fact that he's gone. The wife, or the bitch he was married to, basically used me and my family to take you know, everything. She basically took everything away, and the thing about it is, it's just like I can't really fight for it. You feel me? Like, there's not a lot that I can actually fight for because he put everything in her name. You feel me? Like, but it was out of trust. He trusted her to do, you know, the right thing. But I don't know, this year has really just changed me as a person. I don't know why, but every single time I do this, every single time I do braids, I always fuck it up the first time. Like, I always make my braid initially too small. This year was just filled with a lot of disappointments, drama, and honestly, premonitions, and just like death. Like, I've been surrounded by a lot of death. As a result, you know, it's just a lot of things. This year, coming into this year, you know, this year really started with a bang, you feel me? Coming into this year, I just felt like this year was gonna be my year, you know? I just had a lot going for me in January, and then January just ended up being like the worst, basically the worst time of my life. This year has been the worst year of my existence so far. One thing led to another, and next thing you know, I end up with depression. You know, I haven't really been like clinically diagnosed or whatever the fuck, but you just know when things about yourself have changed. There are days, I've been doing much better recently aside from earlier today. There are days where, you know, it's just tough. It's just tough just dealing with, you know, everything that has happened up to this point, And the fact that, you know, a lot of things this year just have not gone accordingly. There have been times where it's just like, you know, nothing in life was just going right. Everything was just going wrong. You know, there are times where I just didn't want to be here. You know, I had suicide thoughts. A lot of them were passive, but, you know, it was still scary. It's still something that's really scary to think about, because just like a lot of those times when I had those thoughts, there was no one there to stop me if I really wanted to take action on those thoughts. You feel me? So dealing with, you know, the death of your, you know, one of your parents, one of the very few people in life that I actually looked up to. And then just leading up to that, like, I was not, you know, I wasn't on good terms with my father. We went nearly 2 years without speaking to one another, and it was simply because we got into a fist fight. Honestly, we got into a fist fight, and we were both, I'm not going to put that all on him. We were both very stubborn, and we refused to reach out to one another and, you know, talk it out like grown people. And then it's just weird, you know, leading up to his death. That's how I just feel like people know when their time is up. You feel me? People know when their time here is up, because it's just like out of nowhere, he just had a change of heart. And he reached out to me. I had really high hopes for the future of our relationship, because for a while it was just like he was there but he wasn't there. You feel me? He was in the military, so he was always somewhere else. I feel like this is just going on and on and on and on. I don't even remember what the question was at this point. I actually have like a really hard time grasping, you know, everything that's happened. In retrospect, I have a hard time grasping everything that has happened this year, because just like, it's like I've accepted everything that's happened, but I'm still shocked. Like, I'm still grieving. And I feel like for some people, when it comes to shit like that, when it comes to death, I just feel like that's just something you have to live with every single day. And that shit is tough. And I just feel like no one will truly understand unless you've gone through it. You feel me? I'm in a much better headspace now than where I was, you know, a few months ago. You guys seem to have noticed that in my videos. I'm glad you... How do these braids look to y'all? I mean, the ends look like shit, but I'm gonna burn them, so I think they'll end up looking okay. Yeah, like as far as my mental health, it's really just been, it's been all over the place. When I tell you, it just fluctuates. Like, I have my good days, and the thing about it is, I know I have some type of depression, because, you know, like, symptoms for depression, if they last for like more than 2 weeks or something like that, and you see no improvements, that's when you can really begin to question, you know, oh, am I in the right headspace? You feel me? Like, I still haven't gone, just because it's hard for me to open up, and even still talking about it now, like I said, first of all, I didn't plan this video out, and second, I'm not someone who's very in tap with their emotions. You feel me? Like, I always look at things from a very like realistic, or like, I never speak out of emotions. It's just always black and white, you know? So even right now, I do have a hard time really kind of like construing what I'm feeling, putting those feelings into words. Sorry, I don't know where my camera cut off at, but all I'm gonna say is, as far as like my mental health, it's definitely in much better shape than what it was, you know, earlier this year. Obviously, I had to take a little hiatus. I'm finally getting back into like the workflow, and like getting back into, I don't know, just being consistent with my content and shit. And I just feel like this year, yes, it's been like the worst year of my life, but it's also been a year where I feel like I've been able to do a lot of like self-reflection, and you know, really just grow as a person in the best way that I possibly can. This is in no means like a tutorial or anything. I'm not gonna title it a tutorial. I'm just giving y'all something to look at while I talk about a whole bunch of bullshit, okay? Just never say anything like, oh, I'll never be like that, I'll never in a predicament like that. That's something that I had to learn the hard way, because I've always been around people who were like depressed or like going through traumatic experiences in life, and I've always been that person or that shoulder to lean on. And at that time, I never thought that I would be someone who would, you know, be put in a very tough spot emotionally, even like financially. Like, I'm telling you, I had like a lot, almost all of my lowest points have come this year. And so I guess that's why you guys have seen, like, you know, the rawest version of me when coming back, because it's just like I've been through so much. It's really helped shape me as a person, and at this point there are just bigger things to give a fuck about. You feel me? Like, a lot of this shit on YouTube yeah, I don't know. I just don't be caring anymore. And it's just like, I used to care, but to a lesser degree. But now it's just like, I really don't care. Really don't care now. On the braids itself is actually not that difficult. You know, adding the hair isn't that difficult either. It's just this whole stopping and cutting the hair. See, I should have had this hair ready, but when I tell y'all I did not prepare for this video, I did not prepare. And so now I'm just putting myself in a tough situation because I really need to have this, you know, done. Yeah, some people have been asking me how am I, like, mentally such a strong person. And it's literally just because of what I've, like, been through this year. I've always been, like, a relatively strong person, honestly. That's why, like, I was always the person that people came to. Y'all don't mind the ends for these braids. I'm gonna burn them. So they should end up looking better than what they look now. But honestly, I like the way this looks. So just a little, you know, PSA, a little public service announcement. If you're going through something right now, just know that things will get better. Nothing good lasts forever. Well, the same thing can be applied for, you know, the bad. Don't be afraid to, like, reach out for help, because that's one thing that I you know, it took me a while for me to, you know, do that. Just simply ask for help, even if it's nothing but, like, emotional support from someone. Don't be afraid to, you know, reach out, ask for help. And if you're someone who's not really going through anything right now, don't hesitate to reach out to your friends just to make sure they're okay, because the very people that you think are okay are not really okay. Those are typically the people who just tend to internalize everything until they reach their breaking point and they do something drastic, which in some scenarios may be ending their life. So I hope this isn't, like, too, like, graphic or sensitive for y'all, but, you know, I'm just keeping it real. The braids better turn out nice, otherwise I'm going to, well, I mean, they don't look bad now. They definitely look like someone of a lower level, or, like, beginner level has done them. Oh shit, fuck, my rubber band broke. Yeah, they do look like beginner braids, but I don't give a fuck. It's funny I say that because someone asked me, they're like, how does one not give a fuck? Like, how do I not give a fuck? You gotta have thick skin. You really need to have thick skin, but there's more to it than just having thick skin, honestly. You know, me, I'm my worst critic. Hold on, let me make sure this braid isn't too short. Hold on, y'all. I'm my own worst critic. Like, some of y'all really take offense to what I be saying in my reaction videos, but I don't really be meaning, like, any of it. Like, if you know the real me, you know that I'm just very sarcastic. And I guess some of the things I say can come off as, like, insulting and rude and insensitive and disrespectful and whatever else y'all want to say. But I don't know. I said what I said, honestly, and I don't mean it in a malicious way. It's just I said what I said. So it's just like, imagine what I'm saying, which I don't think is offensive at all. Imagine what I'm, like, putting out, right? So just keep that in mind. That should tell you, like, you know, how much I beat up on myself. Like, I beat up on myself a lot, and a lot of it is just like, it's just over, like, the most minuscule things. I set very high expectations for not only myself, but just, like, in general, I have very high expectations. So it's just like, when those expectations aren't delivered, I tend to harp or beat on myself very hard. You know, like everyone said, you are your worst critic. Sorry, I have to restart this braid because I forgot to add strands to add to the hair. I forgot to cut out the strands to add to the hair, so I gotta restart the braid all over again. Yeah, anything, whatever, like, first of all, I just don't care about anyone else's opinion, because unless you are someone of significance in my life, like a parent or someone that I just look up to, like, I couldn't give a damn, you feel me? I'm just using my YouTube as an example, because that's where a lot of my hate comes from. It's from YouTube. Like, I just don't care about what people have to say about me. That's why I do, you guys see what I do, like, I just do whatever I want to do, because it's just like, who's gonna check me, you feel me? And another thing is, I'm not a people pleaser. Like, And that's the mentality you need to have. You're not going to be able to please everyone. Therefore, you should not care about what everyone has to say about you. Because at the end of the day, someone's always going to hate you. Someone's always going to dislike you. Someone's always going to think you're ugly. Like, that's just something you just got to get over. Not everyone is going to want to be your friend. Literally, there was one person. It was another YouTuber. Yeah, another YouTuber. And I'm not going to say their name because that could get messy as fuck. But there was another YouTuber. This is when I was like much smaller, right? We were both like had the same amount of followers. I went out of my way to be extra friendly or whatever. You know, because we're in the same niche. We both did the same thing. And so I was just trying to network. That's another reason why I don't really be fucking with a lot of YouTubers, because a lot of YouTubers aren't genuine. But yeah, like I was just going out of my way to network with this YouTuber, and literally I get blocked for no reason. Like this YouTuber, they just, for whatever reason, they don't like me, and I did nothing personal to them. They just don't like me. You feel me? So just using that as an example. And I never did anything to that YouTuber, by the way. I never did anything. Everything was always positive vibes, all genuine. And I see, the first time they removed me as like a follower or whatever, I thought it was a mistake. So I followed them again like a few months later. I'm just so naive, y'all. I followed them like a few months later, and I commented. I was like, I don't know what the fuck I said. I was like, hey, I don't know what, you know, I don't know what happened. I don't know why we unfollowed each other, whatever, but it's me. I'm back. You feel me? I said something like that. I get blocked and unblocked, so it just looks like we just not following each other. You feel me? So you're always gonna have that one person that just dislikes you for no reason whatsoever. And in a situation like that, you just cannot take it personal, because it just, at the end of the day, that just tells, hello, like, come on, focus, please. Thank you. When someone is treating you like shit and you did nothing to them, honestly, just, that's a reflection of who they are as a person and what they're going through. You feel me? So that's how I don't give a fuck. Like, if someone has a problem with me, then you have a problem with yourself, because it's not mutual. You know, I don't have a problem with you. So, and then another thing is just like, there's just a lot of things in life that I just don't care about, simply because it's not gonna like impact me in any sort of way. So why stress about it? Why give a fuck? You feel me? These ends look like a hot ass mess. I'm glad Zoya is coming. She's spending the night, y'all, but I'm glad she's coming, so that if I fuck something up really bad, then she can just be here to fix it for me, honestly. So these are my braids so far. It's only 6 because I suck at braiding. But yeah, after I dip the ends in boiling water or whatever, they'll look so much better. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do the rest of my head off camera, because I already know this video is already really long. So yeah, I just have like the other half of my head left to do, so I'm gonna just go ahead and finish that, and then we'll be back, you know, when I made some more progress. Okay guys, so it's been a few hours later. You guys know I started on the front, and I told y'all I was gonna get back with y'all when I finished the rest of my hair. I had Zoya come over. I don't know if y'all can see her like in the background or whatever, but she helped me. Yeah, she helped me finesse the back. For some of the ends, they kind of look a little shitty, but it's because they weren't feathered. So I'm probably gonna do that like before I leave the house or whatever. And lastly, I found an edge control that actually worked on my hair. So I kind of laid my edges or whatever. I'm not going to give y'all like a little close-up, because bitch is my first time successfully doing it. So y'all don't need to see the details. Just know that they're laid. So yeah, let me know what y'all think of this look. If you guys watch my vlogs and watch Vlogmas, the braids will probably look better in my upcoming vlogs, because I'll have more time to tweak them and shit. But I like the way they look now. So if y'all don't like the way they look, then keep your dusty ass opinion to yourself. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to Rumbl for, you know, partnering this video once again. Oh my, what the fuck did I just say? What was that? Shout out to Rumbl for partnering with me to bring you guys today's video. Do not forget to join the 21-minute challenge or whatever. Oh my god, that end looks fucking dusty. Let me put this in the back. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Oh, bitch.